Hey friends, I am going to make some matcha and I thought I will make a matcha video once again because I love watching videos of people making matcha tea and I really want to drink it. I'm boiling some water now so that I can eat it, but I thought I'd show you again all the stuff that I have because it's been a long time about how to make matcha at home or the ways to do it. I have my own little ceremony. So let me grab the thing. So first thing is the tea. Here it is. Matcha green tea powder. This one I bought at a grocery store in my city, and it's kind of like an independently owned organic grocery store that has a very large Asian food section. But you can find matcha tea at a lot of places now. I store mine in the freezer. That's why it was in the freezer. Usually they come in a little tin like this and they're sealed. They're completely sealed to maintain the freshness. And then, yeah, freezer. It's good to keep it sealed in the freezer too though, because you know sometimes the freezer things can get all freezerly. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should be sealing this. Or, I don't know. It depends how often you eat it. Yeah, the ingredients are it's just tea. It doesn't really have much of else going on in it. It's green tea that's been ground into a powder. Mine, so it came sealed and then it was also in the bag here. My freezer isn't super fresh. Oh, but it's fine. I was just smelling it. It still smells great. So tea, and then I have some tools that I've collected. This, apologies for that, is the matcha whisk. You can get these once again at most Asian grocery stores. I bought mine, I think it was like $12. They sell between $12 and $20, I think. It's bamboo. It should last a very long time. You don't need to wash this in soap and water though. Just rinsing it with water. But I only ever use it in matcha. If I use something that could grow bacteria, I just wouldn't use it in something that would grow bacteria. But I clean it in the hot boiling water before the tea, and I'll show you. So there's that, and then this I should wash, but this is it's not a proper matcha spoon, it's just a cute little spoon that I think is adorable, so I designated it my matcha spoon. I'm gonna give that a little bit of a rinse now. So yeah, as you can see, the actual matcha kind of spoons they're bamboo as well, and they look kind of like a hockey stick. This, however, is just a spoon, and I usually just, it's a rounded teaspoon-ish. I eyeball it for the most part. I wonder if this was stolen from an Air Canada flight or something. Can you see that? It isn't focusing. It looks like the Air Canada symbol. There. Cool, huh? Let's get back on that. Okay. And I keep it in this cute little jar. which was a honey pot that I don't have the honey thingy for it anymore because I use honey in a jar. Anyhow, I just used it to hold these things. Last thing. So when you whisk matcha, you do need a bowl for it. And I do not have a proper matcha bowl. I do have this cute handmade bowl though. The shape is probably not absolutely correct because sometimes it is the shape of the bowl that really makes a difference. This one kind of, matcha bowls are more long and then more flat at the bottom. This one is quite curved. Very, very nice and round. It's a beautiful bowl. I love this bowl. Yeah, I like it so much. It's very strong. It's a wonderful bowl. Gosh, you ever just love a bowl? I just love this bowl. So my water is boiled. Some people have very fancy kettles and cool things, but I don't know, I use this plastic one. You know, whatever. It does the trick. So I start by just putting some hot water into the bowl. And this is where I'm cleaning my whisk. I did rinse it off after the last time I used it, but this is just sort of an extra little clean. I'm cleaning the bowl, I'm cleaning my whisk at the same time. And at the same time, I'm also warming up the bowl. Okay. Now usually when you make matcha, you don't want the water to be absolutely freaking boiling hot because it can scald the tea and then it can be very bitter. Luckily this kettle doesn't keep it very warm, so hopefully by the time I'm talking or the way I'll pour it, it'll have cooled down a couple of degrees. I wonder if I have a thermometer. I'm curious to know. I'm in a newerish house. Well, I've sort of lived here, I guess, for 2 months, but I still haven't totally settled in. I don't really know what we have. I haven't been spending that much time here. Okay, so I'm gonna use about this much. You can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Into the bowl. Seal that up really well so it doesn't get all freezery. Okay. And now just looking around. I pour the water. I'll pour it from a greater height so that it does cool down, just in case. I'm just going to put that much in. So that's not very much at all. That's like 1/3 of a cup. And whisk away. Also scrubbing on the bottom in case there's any chunks. There's always so many more little gadgets to get. And I actually almost got this a couple weeks ago. It's a little tiny strainer to strain it through so that you get rid of any of the lumps before you mix it. Fast kind of MW back and forth, and swirling, popping the bubbles. I love the sound. Okay. Now, I want to make an iced matcha latte. unsweetened vanilla almond milk, and I have ice cubes. I also have stevia to sweeten it, and obviously I have a really cute mason jar. I'm gonna pop these into the jar. 16. About that much of that. Now I'm actually going to add the stevia into the hot matcha so that it dissolves a bit better. I don't know why I didn't just use the whisk. You know, whatever. Okay. So a lot of this ice is going to melt because this is hot. You know, this looks so cool. I'm going to change my camera angle. Matcha whisk a little rinse. Put that away. Gave my bowl a rinse. Okay. Just realize how in the way I am. It's very good. So that's it. Yeah, it's really fun. It's really lovely to make matcha. It tastes so good. It's a huge energy booster because it's quite caffeinated. So if you don't drink, well, like it doesn't actually have caffeine. It has another stimulant, like all tea. Tea is a stimulant. But it's much stronger than steeped tea because you're actually ingesting the actual leaves. You're not straining them out afterwards like you would with tea. You're actually drinking them. So this is what I use before. It's my secret for races because I like to do running races and triathlon and whatnot. And I'll have this as my energizer beforehand. That or mate tea is really good too, but I like matcha. Matcha's my secret. So I'm having this. It's in the afternoon. It's almost 3 o'clock, which, you know, generally is kind of late to be having caffeine in the day if you're sensitive to it. But I am going to be training later tonight, so I'll work it off. Don't even worry. But I also find that it doesn't affect my sleep that much anyhow. So yes, enjoy, and I'll see you later.